The Don wrote notes on you. No, can we pause? No, can we pause? Josh, I don't need to skip JJ. I don't think it's KSI. It had to be an event kill. If he would vote for me, I swear to God. Hands up! Well, we know one of them is Mini Mentor. But who is the other one? I'll go with Chandler and Carl.
Amol, for your information, your mic was on and we were like, I just heard, I don't know, some kind of dialogues and all over there. So please ensure that such kind of things are not happening. Okay. It's a humble request.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no problem. So dear children, this was the rule which we were discussing so far. Now we'll be proceeding towards solving solved examples. Okay. So we have few solved examples and then we have exercise and then we'll be solving going towards the worksheet. Okay. Now in the solved examples, as you can see, this is 2 by 3 raised to 7 and then you have 2 by 3 raised to 8. The answer should be, how do we solve the answer basically? It's very simple. It's a multiplication. So this falls under the first rule or first law, a raised to m multiplied by a raised to n. In that case, you have to simply add the indices. In this case, the indices, they are 7 and 8. When you add, the answer is 15. So far, so clear?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. The second solved example, this is minus 5 raised to 4 divided by minus 5 raised to 3. Again, you don't have to deal anything with the negative signs over here because all you have to ensure is the base is the same. Okay. Now, both of them have same base. So let us consider them as same only. Over here also, they have written minus 5 only. And then what they have done, since there is a division sign, they have simply subtracted the indices. In this case, 4 minus 3. So what do you have? Minus 5 raised to 1, which is nothing but minus 5 itself. I believe I'm clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, the third example, 7 raised to 0, then again raised to 4. As they have clearly mentioned in the fourth rule, a raised to m again raised to n, you have to multiply m and n. In this case, since the 4 is the power of 7 raised to 0, you have to multiply 0 and 4. In this case, 4 into 0, it becomes again 0 only. And that gives you 7 raised to 0 itself. Anything raised to 0 goes 1. And hence the answer. Yes, Natik, tell me what's your query.
Sir, 7 raised to 0 raised to power 4 means this concept is clear. But there is one more thing, right? 7
Mhm.
raised to power 0 without brackets added raised to power 4. So that is something else. Means the answer
Yeah,
would be
I
same,
understand.
but for each example it would be different.
Uh, okay. So in your case, there will always be a bracket, and in your case, you can consider कि even if there is no bracket, it is a spelling mistake, or maybe it is a printing mistake. You can consider like that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
उसका real मतलब मैं अभी discuss नहीं करता because if I'll go into the depth of that, then it will be very confusing. So I'm not going to discuss further. Every time you can consider this is basically means they have missed a bracket. Okay, there should always be a bracket for your
Okay, sir.
cases. Hmm?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Mm, yeah. So 5 raised to 0, which means it's 1. 10 raised to 0, it's 1. 1 minus 1, obviously the answer is 0. Multiplied by 7 raised to 0, it doesn't matter to us because 0 multiplied by anything, the answer is going to be 0 only. Over here, 3 by 5 raised to minus 7 is equal to what raised to 7? So as you can see, the power का
5 by
negative
3.
sign. Yes, absolutely. All you have to do is इसको reciprocal करना है because you have to remove the negative sign of the index. So 3 by 5 का reciprocal is 5 by 3. You can straight away write it as 5 by 3. Over here, what they have done is they have written 3 by 5 in the denominator and then they have made it ulta. But I'll simply give you one thing. Reciprocal of any number, let's say 7 by 3 is 3 by 7. You should always remember this. Okay. You simply have to exchange the numerator and denominator. That's it. Okay. Now, question number 6, 7 raised to 4 by 5 divided by 7 raised to 1 by 5. As you can see, the numbers are same, only the indices are different. With a division sign, obviously, what you have to do is subtract them. So you'll go 4 by 5 minus 1 by 5. That gives you 3 by 5. That's your answer. I believe it's clear so far.
Yes, sir.
Great. Seventh question, a raised to 3 divided by a multiplied by a raised to minus 2 is how much? Let's do
Hmm.
that. So again, now divided by a means what? A raised to 1 it is. Okay. So when you combine the indices, it goes like this. A raised to 3 divided by this thing, which means I'll solve it over here only for your understanding. So a raised to 3 minus division means minus 1, then multiplication plus a raised to what? Minus 2 you have. Simply you do this much only. So a raised to 3 minus 1 plus of minus 2. So 3 minus 1 is how much? 2. Plus and minus they gets combined and you'll get minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Final answer is 1. They have done it in a different way, but I feel this method is longer. You always go for this approach, which I'm teaching you. This will give you answer very quickly. So whenever you see division, you simply write a subtraction. Whenever you see multiplication, you simply write addition. बाकी इंडेक्स में जो भी रहेगा as it is लिख दो, काम खत्म. Okay? I'm erasing this now. Hmm. Let's go for the next one. X raised to 2 by 3 multiplied by y raised to 1 by 4 divided by z raised to minus 3 by 4 raised to 12. Now, as you can see, this x, by the way, don't combine. ये multiplication देके directly इन दोनों को add मत करना. No, because the base is different. This one is having x and this one is having y. So you cannot combine. All the law of indices work only if the bases are same. If the bases are different, you cannot use those laws. Okay, very simple. Now here what they have done, I'll tell you. What they have done is basically the whole it's whole raised to 12, right? So first of all, this 12 they are going to distribute to everyone. Because as you know, even if it is multiplication or division, if there is a common index, they should be distributed to each and everyone. So for the first one, they got 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 12. When they get cancelled, you'll get 4. 2 into 4, it's 8. And hence they have written x raised to 8 over here. Yes, Naitik, what's your query?
Query means not related to this question.
Then wait. Okay. Y raised to 1 by 4 multiplied by 12. Again, when you cancel them, you'll get 3 over here, and hence y raised to 3 over here. And in the denominator, z raised to minus 3 by 4 multiplied by 12. When you cancel, you get 3. Minus 3 multiplied by 3 is minus 9. Hence, minus 9 over here. Now, what happens? Either you can keep the answer like this, that is fine. But as you can see in the option, there is no option like this. And therefore, you have to solve it further because there is no such options. Because over here, you have minus 9, over here, you have plus 9, and therefore, this is not your correct answer. So what you'll do, you'll take this minus 9 up. So whenever you do reciprocal, the sign changes. This minus will become plus when it comes up. So hence x के ऊपर का तो वैसे ही रहेगा, y के ऊपर का वैसे ही रहेगा. Z when comes up, it becomes plus 9. And when you see the option, you can see one option like this. And hence this is your correct answer. In this question, if anyone is having doubt, you please raise the hands. If nobody is having any doubt, then I'll discuss with Naitik. Okay, Naitik, tell me.
Sir, I have a general question that
Mhm.
when in the question it is asked divide A by B. So I always get confused. We have to do A upon B or B upon A.
A by means straight away A by B like this.
अच्छा तो divide A by B. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
ठीक. Now we'll deal with few exercise problems as well. The first one, just a minute. Hmm. Just a minute, just a minute. Not able to move this here. हाँ, ठीक है. Now I can. Hmm. Now 3 upon 4 raised to 2 multiplied by 2 upon 3 raised to 2. Now as you can see, they are not same. So कैसे होता है? You cannot simply like हाँ भाई same कर दो ऊपर वाले को add कर दो. No, that is not going to work in this case. But as you can see, they both have same index. So what we can do, we can take it as common. So we can write this one as 3 upon 4 multiplied by 2 upon 3 whole raised to 2. So I've taken this 2 and this 2 as common now because they are same. Now, when I took common, I observed, oh my God, this can be solved very easily. Yeah. It's like two ones are 2 and two twos are 4 it is. And 3 and 3, they both goes in the table of 3. So what you're left with inside is basically only 1 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator. Basically 1 by 2, then whole raised to 2. And therefore, square दोनों के पास जाएगा 1 square and 2 square it becomes 1 square is 1 only 2 square is 4 and hence your answer is 1 by 4. In this question, if anyone is having doubt, please let me know. Yeah. So the next question. In the next question, 1 by 2 raised to 2 divided by 1 by 3 raised to 5. Okay. Now, first of all, what we'll do, since this division, since the numbers are different, bases are different, the indices are also different, that means we'll have to directly solve. So it's pretty clear that this division is going to create a problem for us. So while dividing the fractions, I've already taught you while dividing the fraction what you're supposed to do. You can convert this division into multiplication by simply taking a reciprocal of the second term. So what do you have to do? You have to write 1 by 2 raised to 2 multiplied by 3 by 1 raised to 5. So that will give you 3 raised to 5 in the numerator and 2 raised to 2 in the denominator. This is your answer, which is definitely not there in the options. So I'm assuming probably this can be a printing error. Can you check the book whether it is 2 or 5?
Sir, it is 5.
It is 5, right? So yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it's 5, which means if this is 5, this will also be 5. Then your answer is 3 by 2 whole raised to 5. Okay. So please ignore this and directly, obviously, if you have a common index, then you don't have to do all this Mahabharat. You can just solve it very quickly. So let me consider this as 5 itself. Then in that case, both of them have same index, which means I'll take common. This will be 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 3 whole raised to 5. And then this division, when it gets to multiplication, you'll get 3 by 2 raised to 5. I'm just solving it directly because I've already solved step by step previously, right? Hence, if anyone is having any doubt in this question, Naitik, tell me what's your doubt.
Sir, when we talk 3 raised to power 5 का reciprocal, we say 1 upon 3 raised to power minus 5.
Yep, you can say.
So, yes, but when suppose we solve for 3 raised to power 5 and we get some number, and when we do the reciprocal of that number, then we get 1 upon that number. But that is not equal to 3 raised to power 1 upon 3 raised to power minus 5.
Basically, you solved a number 1 by 3 raised to 5. Sorry, 3 raised to 5 you solved.
Yes.
What is 3 raised to 5? It's 927.
73.
Sorry,
So 273, right?
it should be 273.
243.
हाँ 243 या 273 कुछ तो है उसमें. I don't know
243.
exactly.
It should be something similar to that.
243,
But
243.
okay,
243.
before I go to that, okay, before I solve that, instead of considering such a big number, let's consider a very small number. Let's say 2 raised to 2 itself. So when you're taking
Okay, sir.
2 raised to 2, it's 4. है ना? Now,
Hmm.
when you do reciprocal of 4, it's 1 by 4,
Yes.
and 1 by 4 is 1 by 2 raised to 2. That should give you, matlab that is the reciprocal of this only.
Yes, but why do we say that the reciprocal of 2 raised to power 2 is 1 upon 2 raised to power minus 2?
No, you don't.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. See, the reciprocal is 1 by 2 raised to 2 only, but matlab, when they are different, now they are, this is a different problem and this is a different problem. Now, if you have to, for example, in this case, you have 2 raised to 2, let's say is equal to something, some value, let's say some a. For example, if you wish to take it to the other side, that time what happens? That time, when it comes to the other side, it comes as 1 by 2 raised to minus 2. Sorry,
Yes.
no,
No, it
actually not
becomes
like
1
that.
by 2.
Or maybe, wait, not on the other side. I'll say, for example, if you have this number, you have to convert this into a reciprocal. मतलब उसको उल्टा करना है, and keeping the same value. That time, what we have to do, let me do one thing. ये a को घुमा देता हूँ. I have to make the same value. Then I'll write 2 raised to minus 2.
Okay.
So
Same value,
basically,
then we can write.
हाँ, equal to sign है बीच में. That's why this negative sign.
So
Technically
see,
speaking, बोलो.
we say reciprocal for our understanding.
हाँ, मतलब
That's
yes,
actually
yes,
not
yes.
the actual reciprocal.
Not actual reciprocal. Yeah.
It's equal to the negative index,
Mm, yeah.
negative
It's a
index.
it's a reciprocal maintaining the same value. Yeah. Because technically speaking,
Yes.
2 and 1 by 2, they are not equal to each other. They are not equal to each other.
Yes.
But in order to make
Yes.
equal to each other, you'll write raised to minus 1. Or maybe 2
Okay.
raised to
Understood.
2 and 1 by 2 raised to 2. They are reciprocals, but they are not equal to each other. But if you wish to make them equal to each other, you'll have to write a minus 2 over here.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
ठीक है. Now this one was okay. Now let's proceed further. ये भी हो गया. Reciprocal of 3 by 4 raised to 5 is 4 by 3 raised to 5.
B.
This is your answer. 4 by 3 reciprocal of this. That's what they're asking. That is 4 by 3. Understood? They don't want this to be equal. Okay? They are not asking. See, it's not this equal to this. No, it is reciprocal of this is equal to this. So I've already told you reciprocal of A is 1 upon A. So reciprocal of this fraction is uska ulta 4 by 3. Option B is your correct answer. Okay? ठीक है. Proceeding further.
1.
Let me see. 3 raised to 2 minus 2 raised to 2 multiplied by. Okay, we'll have to solve. This is the since one now good we have this problem. Now since there is a negative sign, don't think कि हाँ भाई सर ने बोला था ना common निकाल सकते हैं. No, no, no. Taking common is allowed only when there is a multiplication or a division in between the numbers, not for addition or subtraction. Okay. So you should always observe the laws very carefully. So you will have to solve this 3 raised to 2 separately. That is 9 in this case. And 2 raised to 2 separately, that is 4 in this case. Then multiplied by 1 by 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. So 5 multiplied by 1 by 5 gives you 1. Your answer is 1. Now let's proceed to the next one. Minus 5 raised to 11 divided by minus 5 raised to 16 is how much? So again, you have a common number and you have a division in between them. So you can, a raised to m divided by
A.
a raised to n, that formula you have to use. So minus 5 raised to 11 minus 16. That will give you minus 5 raised to again minus 5. Now, how to deal with this? Sorry, my bad. Now, how to deal with this? This minus 5, again, if you'll take reciprocal, obviously your negative sign will go because you have to keep the values equal to each other. So I'll not use the word reciprocal. I'll simply use the word taking from numerator to denominator like this. So this is initially in the numerator. I'll do one thing. I'll take it to the denominator. I'll make it as 1 minus 5 raised to plus 5. Minus 5 becomes plus 5. So this minus is vanished when it came to the denominator. Am I clear? Now, 1 is a magic number. So whenever you have 1, you can directly take it inside the power because 1 raised to 5 is also 1, 1 raised to 100 is also 1, 1 raised to minus 100 is also 1. 1 को कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता, उसके पावर में कुछ भी डालो वो सेम 1 ही रहेगा. So I can rewrite this as 1 upon minus 5 raised to 5. And ये नेगेटिव साइन को ऊपर भी ले सकता हूँ. I can write this as minus 1 by 5 raised to 5. So your answer is this. Yes, Rishik, what's your doubt?
Sir, you'll be solving all of the sums.
Let me just see how many sums are there. I did not see how many sums are there. But okay, fine. For others, I'll just wait for a few seconds to just understand this and then I'll scroll down.
Hello, sir.
Yep. Satya, tell me.
Sir, but oh, sir, I didn't see the minus sign. I thought it was.
Now you're clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Let me see how many sums do we have. Okay, we have plenty of sums. Not all the sums we'll be solving today. We'll be solving few sums and then remaining sums I'll be giving you as homework. Okay? किधर गया? Yeah, over here. Sixth one. So sixth one is pretty easy. What will be the answer? What do you think?
B.
Yes, B.
Should be 1.
Yes, very good, very good. And what about the seventh one?
0.
Yes, sir,
Yes.
0.
0, sir.
So D option.
Yes, because this is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, and 0 multiplied by anything is going to be 0 only. So option D is your correct answer. What about the eighth one? I'll give you a minute. Try solving and let me know the answer.
Sir,
1.
1,
Okay.
Sir,
sir.
1,
For
sir.
Okay, that's great. For others, I'll do one thing. I'll just solve this for others. Okay, so that everybody is on the same page. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll take this minus 1 as common. So after taking minus 1 as common, I'm left with 3 divided by 4. So 3 divided by 4 raised to minus 1 it is. Okay, multiplied by 3 divided by 4. Now, very simple. Whenever you see minus sign को eliminate करना, you simply reverse everything. Numerator को denominator में, denominator को numerator में. So you make this as 4 upon 3 multiplied by 3 upon 4. So 4, 4 gets cancelled and 3, 3 gets cancelled. Your answer is definitely going to be 1. Now, apart from that, I would like to give you one more information about this. Whenever you see a situation where you have a raised to minus 1 multiplied by a raised to 1, or a raised to minus n multiplied by a raised to plus n, your answer is always going to be 1 only. Okay, so always remember this. In this case, this is 3 by 4, which is a raised to minus 1. This is 3 by 4, which raised to nothing, which means plus 1. And hence, I will say their answer is definitely going to be 1. Okay, so these are the two methods to solve this question. Okay, now what about the ninth one?
-2.
Sir, -2, option B.
Negative 2, sir.
Okay, I really appreciate the Josh of solving. Let me just check. So let me, why I'm checking is basically for the other children who might have not solved. Okay. So this one is a raised to minus 5. This one is a raised to minus 7. It's basically a only. So I'll just combine them. So 3 by 5 raised to, it's minus 7 plus, sorry, minus 5 plus minus 7. Okay. That is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. Raised to minus 5 minus 7 gives you minus 12. On the other hand, you have 3 by 5 raised to 6x. As you can see, this equal to sign says that either जो भी है, it is exactly same as whatever you have over here. So 3 by 5 same, पता है. But this is minus 12 and this is plus 6. The equal to sign says that this minus 12 is exactly equal to 6x. Let's solve this. When I take 6 to the other side, I'll be left with minus 12 divided by 6. That gives me x is equal to minus 2, negative 2. Your answer is negative 2.
The 10th one is -1.
Minus
Okay.
Yes,
one.
sir. -1.
Okay, before I proceed, Siddharth, you have any doubt? Please let me know.
Sir, I don't have any doubt, but we were like we just finished with in laws of indices in school, and we were taught like if the bases are same in the ninth problem that we just solved, we were
Hmm.
taught that if the bases are same, then you can just solve it like an equation without doing the whole thing that you did just
Yeah,
now.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, we can do. That is basically a shortcut. Okay. So, my dear children, what he was
Yes, sir.
saying, since the bases are same, what do you think? You simply consider these numbers and these operation basically. So, what you have to do, you can directly write this as minus 5. Then you have multiplication, which means you have to write plus. Then you will write minus 7. Then you have equals, equals को equals ही लिखना है. Then you will write 6x. Then simply you solve, you will get the answer. Okay. मैंने इतना डिटेल में क्यों किया? बिकॉज इट वाज द फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम, तो इसलिए मैंने डिटेल में किया. I was planning to give this technique in the next from the next problem onwards.
Okay, sir. No worries.
Yeah. Okay, what about 10th one? So somebody already said the
A
answer.
-1.
Yeah.
-1.
10th is very similar to 9th, so I'm not going to solve because it's the same only you can solve. Let's go for the 11th. Okay, I'll do this. So first of all, minus 2 and then 3. I'll multiply them. I'll multiply them and make it minus 6, first of all. Okay. Then what I'll do, okay, I can see minus 6 over here. I can see minus 6 over here. I can see plus 6 over here. इसको भी minus 6 कर देता हूँ. How do I do? इसको minus 6 करने के लिए I just have to make it 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 raised to minus 6 it becomes. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'll just combine all the numbers inside. So inside what do I have? I have 3 by 4 multiplied by 1 by 2 multiplied by 3 by 2 raised to minus 6. Now what all things I can cancel? Am I able to cancel anything?
No, sir.
No. So my answer is, I think this is a printing mistake. Somewhere there should have been a division here.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, it's a printing mistake. See, it's coming
Also,
16 by 9.
options are also like -1, 1, and so it
Yeah,
cannot.
yeah.
Yes, sir, it's a printing mistake. Sir, I just solved it. I got 16 by 9 whole raised to 6, so it won't be the option.
Okay. So I think this was not supposed to be minus 2. If this would have been plus 2 na, then things would have been easier for us. This would have been plus 6 and इसको मैं उल्टा करके I
Sir.
would have
Yes,
written
sir.
this as 4 by 3 and then
Yes, sir.
everything would have got cancelled and I would have got the answer as 1 because everything
The
gets cancelled 1
changes.
raised to. Yeah, you please make the changes like that only. So make this minus 2 as plus 2. Then your answer is 1. Yeah, this one I believe you can handle. I'll just give you a start to solve. It's 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8, and then it's plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 8. So it's a normal fraction problem which you have to solve. I won't be solving, you have to solve it. Okay. Let's go to the
B,
13th
sir.
problem. Wonderful.
It's
I really
B.
appreciate it. Wonderful. Let's go to the 13th problem. So 64 raised to minus 4, 125 raised to minus 2, and then cube root. Let's see what's gonna be our answer. So first of all, I'll do one thing. 64 raised to minus 4, and this cube root is basically what? It's basically whole raised to 1 by 3, right? So I'll distribute it amongst themselves. It becomes 1 by 3 over here, and 125 raised to minus 2 by 3 over here. Okay. Now, first of all, this 1 by 3 is what? It's basically cube root. 64 ka cube root is 4. Okay. So first of all, I'll take cube root because you know why? Because taking 4 ka power, मतलब 64 को 4 times multiply करना, I can do that, but it will definitely take me a lot of time. So थोड़ा सा shortcut मार रहा हूँ. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first take a cube root. I'll make it small number. So 64 ka cube root is definitely 4. So this becomes 4 raised to minus 4. Over here, 125 ka cube root is 5. 5 raised to minus 2. Now it's very simple for me. It's basically 1 by 4 raised to 4, and over here it's 1 by 5 raised to 2. That gives me 1 by
Excuse me, sir.
16 over here and 25 over here. 16 multiplied by 25 should be 400, right?
64,000, I think.
6400. 4 into 4. Yeah, nahi, 400 आना चाहिए.
Sir, how did you get 4 is to
16,
power
sir.
Oh,
It's
my
4
minus
is
bad.
to
4?
It's
4,
not
right?
16. Yeah, it's
Yes,
64.
sir.
My bad. I'm really sorry.
Sir, how did you get 4 is to power minus 4 above?
I'll tell you. So this should be 64 wala 128. It's basically, है ना?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yeah, it should be 128.
sir 120, sir 256 na?
256, sir. 256. 4 is
256.
to
We are
4.
256.
Yes, sir.
16,
256.
64 multiplied by
Sir,
4 is 256. My bad. 256. So what I'll do, I'll just make it, मतलब मैं थोड़ा उसको simple कर देता हूँ. What I'll do, I'll make it
option A.
4 raised to 3 के जगह पे 4 raised to 3 multiplied by 4 raised to 1 I'll do. Why? Because this 4 multiplied by 25 is 100. That's going to make my life very easy. And this 4 raised to 3, it's very easy to find now. It's 64. 64 multiplied by 100, that will give me 1 by 6400. So if I would have written 256, I would have definitely got the answer, but it would have taken me more time. This will take lesser time. Now, answering to your query, Naitik, basically what did I do? I took the cube root. So it's raised to minus 4 by 3. After taking cube root, I'm left with 4 over here. And then raised to minus 4 तो अभी भी बचा हुआ है. उसको वैसे के वैसे डाल दिया. समझे?
Okay, sir, understood. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sanjeev, what's your query? Tell me. Sanjeev, unfortunately, you are not audible, my dear child. Some kind of issues with your audio, I suppose. Still not audible, dear child. I'm so sorry. Uh, it's okay. Maybe you can type your query, or maybe you can. There is no time also now. You can ask your query in the next class. You just do one thing. Just write it in a piece of paper and ask your query in the next class. So, dear children, आज के लिए बस इतना ही होगा. The remaining problems I am giving you as homework. In the next class, you don't have to solve this homework right now. Wait for the next class. In the next class, I'll be doing worksheet. That is day after tomorrow. I'll be doing worksheet. After we complete the worksheet, you do this homework. Okay. So for now, that's it.
Sir,
Boli.
sir, I thought this book was for homework, so I already did it till like quadratic equations.
Very good, very good. See, I really appreciate. Actually, this book is for homework only. So these exercise problems, they are actually your homework problems. But I, for some students, they are not so comfortable solving everything as homework. They are not able to solve. Hence, they requested Ajinkya sir to help with few examples from the exercise. And hence, I am solving
Sir,
few examples from the exercise. Otherwise, I generally solve only worksheet because this whole
Sir,
textbook is homework only.
sir, just solve the very difficult ones and leave out the easy ones, sir.
Yes, yes, definitely I can do that. Not a problem. Okay. And generally the
Yes, sir.
difficult
Thank you, sir.
ones, they come from worksheet only. So when we solve the worksheet, we are actually covering the difficult ones once and for all. But anyway, that's another story. So that's all for the day, my dear children. See you next time. Next time we'll be solving the worksheet itself. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Yes, sir. Bye, sir.
Sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a
Bye, sir.
nice day,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.